Hello, everyone. This is the Inner Voice Show, part of the Evolving Mind series in the Togetherness media. I'm Dr. Foojan Zeine, a psychotherapist and author and the founder of the Awareness Integration Theory. Our conversation is about what matters most in our life, our minds, our thoughts, feelings, actions, relationships, and our fulfillment in this beautiful journey of life. Today, in the tip of the week, I will share with you dualities, the dualities that we have all the time internally, which will create results all over the place externally. Here it is. This week, I have witnessed the dualities between what we want and get the most pleasure out of versus what we need to do for life to work better. The ultimate goal is for the two to be one and the same. However, we do not usually experience life as such harmony. We want to be healthy and do all I can do to be healthy, but I hate exercising, walking every day, and eating healthy. Or I want to be financially independent, but I can't save monthly and want to have the freedom to do whatever I want now, not later. I'm positive you can find at least one such a duality in every area of your life. So why so many dualities? Because we're human and we operate more than just survival needs. We create separate parts with different requirements that work simultaneously and demand their needs to be actualized now. So how do we separate? Much of the research on identity shows that since we are social beings, receiving the approval of our parents, caretakers, others, everybody else in our tribe becomes so essential. We need a sense of belonging and to align ourselves with our society's values and requirements. We forgo our own needs to match others. Examples of these values are what measures identity, love, success, independence, and wealth, and what are acceptable ways of achieving them. A person learns the path of least resistance from their family and society to move forward, the schooling they have to be successful, the practices they have to do to be wealthy, how they need to look to be attractive. And you can look at your own life and see how you're trying to take on the value and the standards of others, despite yours. What if these standards don't match a person's internal standards and values? Well, conflict arises from external requirements and internal needs. Since we interject the external values internally, the battle becomes internal and yields to inner conflict and inner dualities. So what can we do? The first is to recognize that we are in this predicament. Usually, we're not aware of this inner conflict until it shows up in our behaviors and results. I say I want to be healthy, but my action leads me to have a result of being overweight and have illness. Or I want to be financially independent, but I have more debt than my monthly salary. So when a person becomes responsible for creating an unwanted result, they can monitor their decision-making process and be accountable for actions that led to a result they don't want. They realize that another need also insists on being fulfilled even more powerfully since it creates the tangible outcome in life. So awareness of our inner parts is crucial and the first step to an internal negotiation between the components. When we're not aware or don't negotiate, it becomes a tug of war. It becomes a game that one part wins for a while before the other part comes with a vengeance to take center attention with a victimized stance of, what about me? It's my turn to manifest now. So this awareness allows for the negotiation process to get implemented. The integration method can be about listening to each part, writing down from each perspective what the short-term or immediate needs are versus the long-term aspirations. All aspects needs to be honored, heard, and respected. If one part needs a short-term pleasure while another needs a more extended term achievements, which will include some hard work, then the negotiation can be an interval pleasure with hard work to get the desired outcome and fulfill both parts. Without these solid negotiations, life will appear as a series of flip-flopping between the polar extremes. With the collaboration of all parts, life can become more smooth sailing toward fulfilling life's most desired with a sense of fulfillment. For more observational assessment skills and integration, please get my book, Life Reset, The Awareness Integration Path to the Life You Want. You can get that from Amazon. Thank you for listening.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com